Hello Market Club members everywhere. Adam Hewison here coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club. Well, it is Friday, the end of the week. It's the 8th of July. Hard to believe. One of the stocks we want to look at today is one I found using our trade triangles right here. You see that little box up there? Very, very useful. If you don't use it, take a look at it. It's very powerful. I found the stock and I liked it on a number of reasons. One, it has a nice base. So let's just go through some of the reasons why we like it. One, it has a nice base. You can see that right here, clearly a nice long base. It's broken out. There's the monthly trade triangle kicked in at 1120. That's the first signal we've had. This is a year ago when the market started going down. And it's really sort of bottomed out. It looks like we've got some good support coming into this market. And the risk isn't that great in my opinion. I would say probably if we were to see this market trade below, gosh, let's take a look, 723, that would be a recent big low. Then I think we're totally wrong. But for the moment, I think we'll see this market go higher. We may see a little pullback on the RSI. But if we do get that, we get to the 50 line, then it's definitely a buy in my opinion. But watch the trade triangles. They're plus 100, very strong. I've already put in some of the retracement levels we can see for this stock. 1470 was a 23%, then 38% is almost $20, 50% is 23, and 61.8% is 27. If we get to 27, the risk-reward ratio is like 4-to-1, which I think is a pretty nice ratio to have. But nonetheless, watch this stock. The stock is TerraForm Power. The symbol is TERP, T-E-R-P. So check it out. Gold has had a pretty good week. It's just up just about a 1.15%. Not a big move, but still a positive move for the week. And you can see it's just continuing to move up. We may see some consolidation here. As you can see that we have a sort of flat RSI. Any kind of pullback to the 50 line, which is right here, is a buying opportunity. We're looking for this market to go to $13.95 to $1,400 an ounce. And that's the intermediate term target zone, not the final target zone, which is much, much higher. So check it out. Gold still has an uptrend. All of our trade triangles are plus 100, and that's always a good sign. This is crude oil. You can see how we broke. This is the support we talked about, and we've clearly broken below that. Our trade triangles, if we put those in, you can see, let me just refresh that for you. If we put our trade triangles in, you can see that we have a weekly and daily negative. Minus 60 is a trading range, mixed longer term, still positive, but for the short term, which is what we use for trading in crude oil and other futures, it is short. You should be short from 47.88 or 47.90, and we're currently trading at 45.61. Crude oil tends to be the gift that keeps on giving. It's been a great trading year for crude oil, and I hope you've been able to take advantage of our trade triangles in that situation. So look for crude oil to move lower. Looking at the NASDAQ, you can see that the NASDAQ has really had a huge drop, a big recovery, but it's sort of stalled out. It's actually the only index that's higher for the week based on our weekly closings and last night's closing price, but really it's very, very, very minute change of 0.23% for the week, which is almost nothing compared to what we've seen here the last couple of weeks. But nonetheless, it is mixed. You can see that our trade triangles, if you put them in, are showing a weekly and a monthly negative, indicating this market should turn down. We bounced around the 50 line, you can see right here, but if it closes below the 50 line, then I think that's an indication you should be short this market, this particular index. Looking at the S&P 500, you can see this market really has done very little for the week. It's actually up, actually it's down 0.23% for the week, and our trade triangles are definitely mixed on this one, meaning a sideline position. If we go below the low right here of 2074, I think we'll see more pressure on the downside, but for now, there's really no strong indication of what this market wants to do. It's just a battle between the bulls and the bears. Best leave it alone and watch from the sidelines. Pretty much the same picture with the Dow. You can see we sort of, every time we get up towards these levels right here, it sort of pulls back down. And so that's the bears defending their sort of line in the sand, and the bulls defend their line in the sand here. So for the moment, it's a trading range with a mixed picture, monthly up, weekly down. It's a sidelines position. Watch the 50 line. That could be very important to here in the future. If we go below that line, and then I think it would favor the bears, and we'll see some more downside pressure. Hey, this is Adam Hewison. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Take care.